You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? We're trying to integrate the sine of the natural log of x. Oh boy! First we need to make a substitution. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. We're making a dub sub. We're making dub be the natural log of x. Then d dub is 1 over x dx. So we replace that stuff. So we got to isolate our dx to make our substitution proper. And now we're getting rid of x because we can exponentiate both sides of that. So e to the dub is e to the natural log of x. What's next? E to the natural log of x? That's just x. We're going to see that in a minute. That's foreshadow. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to stick it in there. Why? Because I'm trying to get the expression entirely of dub. So now that we have all of our dub sub complete, we put it in. So that's going to be the integral of the sine of dub, e to the dub, d dub. Now we see that's a uv sub. Sure. I'm going to rewrite that. So that's sine e to the, or sine dub e to the dub d dub. What am I going to let u be? U going to be the sine of dub. That makes dv e to the dub d dub. So then we dub that du is the cosine dub d dub. And v is e to the dub. So we sub our u and our v minus the integral v du. Oh, looks like we're going to have to go by parts again. I'm going to choose the same kind of parts. So use the cosine dub, and dv is e to the dub d dub. So we go and we get du. Oh, that's minus the sine dub d dub, and v is e to the dub. Now we sub that stuff in there. So I have my e to the dub sine dub. I bring that on down. Minus then that blue part, that's e to the, that's u, v, minus the integral e, v, du. Oh, let me just clean this up here. So our integral now becomes e to the dub sine dub minus e to the dub cos dub minus the integral e to the dub sine dub d dub. Now we see we have the same thing on both sides. So let's take that on over here. I'm just rewriting that to be clear that this is sine dub e dub d dub. That's going to be e dub sine dub minus e dub cos dub minus e dub sine dub d dub. I know, this is going to be famous. Finally famous. I'm adding both of those guys to the same side. Oh, or to the adding the same thing to both sides, essentially doing nothing except doubling that left-hand side. So that's 2 e dub sine dub d dub is e dub sine dub minus cos dub. So we divide both sides by 2. And when we do, we get 1/2 e dub sine dub minus cos dub. That's the integral that we were longing for. This is kind of long. But before we finish, we have to back sub. So let's go. Let's get that stuff. Yeah. So I'm writing what I had. E to the sine dub d dub is e to the dub sine dub minus cos dub. Half of that. And we'll go get that stuff from the beginning. Going back. Way back. What we were originally looking for. The integral of sine of the natural log of x when dub was the natural log of x and d dub was 1 over x dx and x was d dub. Oh, stick it back in there. All in dubs. Now we subs. Back in to that guy. So we're going to replace all of our dubs with the natural log of x. That's how we got that half. Where's that from? That's from, yeah, so this is equal to that, and that is equal to this, so we're subbing everything in here. We're replacing our dubs with the natural log of dubs, and we're almost done. Yeah. I'm just cleaning it up because e to the natural log of x is just x. That's how we got the over 2. And our constant of integration. And a box. And grow a pair of flowers.